Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time it is for you, where you are. All right, we need ears, coffee, water. Everyone's a buzz. We've got something about an event. We'll read up on it because I don't know. Freeze juice in ice cube trays used in smoothies throughout the summer. Clever. How are you? I think I'm good. Do I have a smudge in my glasses? Yeah. That won't do. Hopefully that's a smudge and not a scratch. Yeah, no, you're a smudge, I think. Let's clean them and find out. I'm good. While I'm fussing with my life, you may as well, there was a quest, I want to say in the Waking Shores it said it best, and that quest said, always be crafting. So let's take that to heart and let's go make some stuff while I'm cleaning my glasses and reading about events and figuring out my life more generally. I have mats for a bunch of tepid versa, and that's exactly what I'm gonna make. Doesn't even matter what the thing is because I've bought the mats already. Glasses. That's next. Let's do this one. I made a raid night smoothie. Speaking of smoothies, I made a fruit smoothie to have while raiding yesterday evening. And I put in peaches and strawberries, apple juice, a little water to smooth it out so that I can have it through a straw. And then I was like, you know what? I have all this cherry juice. I'm going to add a little bit of cherry juice too because I had some from purchasing it to make a pie with. And I had lots extra, so I put a little glug of that in the smoothie. And it turns out that when you add cherry juice to a fruit concoction, it becomes a cherry juice concoction. It was lovely, but you could have made the smoothie with just cherry juice and I would not have known. To say that it overwhelmed the other ingredients would be an understatement. I need to focus on finishing this. Are these? Yeah, that looks much better. That looks much better. There we go. Okay, put that away. We're crafting, that's good. We were crafting with extra crafting speed. That's also good. How much gold does it take to upgrade Loom 60 to 70? I want to say like 100k. I don't know why I've said that. I have nothing to really back that up. I did do a set. I did a set for every single armor type. I guess it depends if you're just upgrading one set of looms or all of them. I upgraded a set of looms for each armor type, and I want to say I spent between 100 and 200. But there's actually, someone could, the math is possible. I just haven't done it. After years, got the Shaw of Anger mount this morning. Congratulations, Isle of Wind. That's fantastic. Hello, Miss Streamer. Hello. What else? Event has a pet. You don't already know exactly how to get it or halfway there. Oh, I'm slow. I'm slow to all of these things lately. That's okay. How are you? Not a trick question. I'm good. That's the answer. That's the answer people look for. How much gold? Oh, no, I read that one already. Contemplating buying a token so I can sell it for gold. Much like adding pomegranate. I haven't done that, but I guess I haven't come across a pomegranate recently. Every now and then someone would bring one to school when I was quite young, and it was a big novelty. They would open it up and everybody would gather around and go, ooh, what is that? And then we would all try like a little bit because they were very nice and they would share. And we'd go, oh, that's actually really good because it looks like a brain, like an alien brain, but they taste nice. Bye. WoW needs pomegranates, not the Kyrian ones. Lovely but expensive. Yeah, it sounds about right. I was All right, let's read about the event before I get lost in an anecdote here that is barely an anecdote because it's about a thought that I had. Wowhead will know, right? Wowhead should know everything. Greedy Emissary event starts May 25th. Here, let's pull up this. World of Warcraft to Diablo 4 crossover event. Blizzard has announced that the D4 crossover event starts today. The Greedy Emissary. Look at this pet. Is that what I get? Between May 25th and June the 15th, players will discover treasure goblins with bags full of treasure during this special crossover event. Once it ends, it will be followed by Welcome to Sanctuary, which gives rep and experience bonus 50%. To help players catch up on anything they may have missed while slaying demons in the world of Sanctuary. That's very clever. So they're splitting the event up into two pieces. It's treasure goblins with bags full of treasure now. And then after June 15th, there's going to be, I'm sure, a couple weeks of experience in rep gain, just to make people remember, oh, hey, WoW's over there. All right, let's read their event guide, and let's look at the original blue post, shall we? There we go. So, starting May 25th at 10 a.m. server times, that would be in 49 minutes from now, across capital cities and Dragonflight zones. This little stinker. Azeroth's bravest. I'm mad at him because there's a pet that's like that from Diablo 3. And there was one Diablo 3 Collector's Edition that was in stock at the store I worked at the time at like 20, whatever it was, early 2010s. And there was this other kid that worked there with me, and he also wanted it, and we rock, paper, scissors for it, and then I lost, and he bought it, so I still don't, to this day, I don't have that pet. I won't say his name, but I remember it. Azeroth's bravest must band together to deliver a swift end to a greedy, saw-toothed thief with teeth. Those who are successful will be rewarded with themed loot inspired by the world of Sanctuary. Okay, so we go after the treasure goblins. There's a pet. Terrifying. There's a hood and cloak ensemble, very similar to what we've seen from the trading post. There's a nightmare banner toy. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. A treasure nabbing bag. Oh, we're in. That's, it's got a hole in it. It's got a hole in it. Treasure nabbing bag. There's also Tyrael's charger, something I already have, but a lot of people may not have that one. It's a horse from a previous Diablo promotion with very short little legs and very pretty little wings. Wirt's fighting leg is a offhand transmog. This is like a whole trading post worth of stuff. And then his haunted leg is a two-handed mace. And then his last leg is a one-handed mace. That's funny. There's also, I don't know what they mean by Diablo charms. Those are maybe, if I had to guess, I would say maybe buffs. A 36 slot bag, which is pretty big. An achievement, a two-handed polearm. And then a Tome of Town portal toy and a 12-string guitar boy toy. Not a boy. You don't get a guitar boy, I'm sorry. That's a lot of stuff. Event not available in Classic. Well, all right. Neat. What do they say here? Crossover event begins soon. I guess I'm doing that today. Maybe I should change my stream title. Treasure goblins return to Azeroth. And you get a bunch of stuff. So we'll poke around a little bit more once it's actually out, because it hasn't begun yet, so there won't be like core details. In the meantime, that seems like a great excuse for me to sit here for a while and have some coffee and craft some things. 4 to 5 weeks of experience, Beth? Oh. Set order to the spawns. Once in the zone, you can see in the map a portal icon. Have 5 minutes. Was it tested on PTR? How do you guys know this? Back in 2010, a coworker tried to convince me to quit my job and sell loot on the then real money AH and D3. I remember, well, not that specifically, but I remember people doing that. It was wild. No links at all. No links at all. Mr. GM's. Well, how do people know this? Where is this information coming from? I want a guitar boy. Local time, not server. The EU has it already. We've had it since 10 this morning. Well, that's weird. Mr. GM has a... Oh, EU's in the future. Okay. Why did I think EU was in the past? Is it because they get their reset later? All right. Well, I can't open Twitter. I can't open Twitter. I mean, I could if I disabled a bunch of blocks. I can craft tepid versatility files. How much profit did you make? Hard to say. Some. A non-zero amount. I tend to buy things and then sell things and then make things and then sell things and buy things and then make more things. So because I'm not doing it in like real concise sessions, it's hard for me to know how much overall gold I've made because I'm not keeping real close track. I just make sure that I'm only buying mats when they're cheap. And I'm crafting things when they're profitable. And I'm using Auctionator scans to tell me that information these days. I bought a lot of Hawk and Bloom. It's something that I go through in pretty high quantities. And I can usually move the... you need lots of it for Omnium Draconis, but you also need it for Tepid Versa, healing pots, in pretty big amounts. So it was a bit cheap last night. Not like super cheap, but it was a bit cheap. And I thought, you know, what better time to pick up like 115k Hawk and Bloom. So I've stocked up on that. We still got 84,000 of these vials from the last time we bought a bunch of stuff, which means that we're about halfway through all the vials we bought. I bought about 160,000. So having 84,000 left is good news. But because some of my value is going to be tied up in mats, it's also going to kind of interfere with my profits things. I will probably make a little bit more profit than what's shown, because the profit calculator is going to be based on what the current auction house value of something is. Although it can also be thrown off by if I'm buying just obscene amounts of stuff, then and I therefore raise the price of a material by buying so much of it that I bought out the entire bottom half of the market. That can also impact the profit. You know, it's only doing the math based on the bottom. It doesn't think anyone's going to buy 100,000 whatever of a thing. So, okay, what was I doing? Tepid versatility. Good, yeah. There you go. Congratulations. I guess I should cancel some stuff as well. I have about a little under 500,000 worth of auctions posted currently. I need to find some more stuff to make and sell, because I have lots of mats and because I have lots of gold. Gold is for spending. Says in the blue post server time, but they goofed. That's what was throwing me, was they did say server time, but sometimes they goof. Do you ever have to cancel auctions from undercuts? Sometimes. It's more of it's have to is a strong word, because I only post things for 12 hours. And also I'm just starting to get into posting things like this. Half of I only post things for 12 hours. So if I'm lazy or I'm going to be like doing something else, then I'll just kind of not worry about it. But yeah, sometimes I'll just do a little cancel scan if I'm feeling it, if I want to get the sales rolling again. Sometimes it does catch up though. Just because something has stopped selling for a while, it's been kind of buried, doesn't mean that it's not going to start selling again later. I often sell lots of things overnight, even if they had kind of slowed down. So, all right, I do want to do my Sniff and Seeks today. Maybe I should make an effort to do that before 10 a.m. if we're going to be chasing goblins all morning. But what are we saying? Oh, let's do an auction house scan real quick, just so I can know what our numbers are looking like for something like refreshing healing pots. Worry about losing deposits. I try not to think about it too much. As long as gold go up, I'm happy. One of my guildies was like, I paid 40k for this shoulder mog, and my response, what is gold if not for spent? That's kind of my thing, is if you buy something, especially when it's like a collectible, you know, transmog, pets, mounts, etc. They stick on your account forever. I was consistently broke for multiple expansions early in my WoW career because all I would do is make gold and buy pets. And I would make a little bit of gold and I would buy pets. And I would make a little bit of gold and I would buy pets. And I still have all of those pets, and that's part of why I have such a lovely pet collection that lets me get my... Oh, snailies! I need to do my snaily. I can get a snail today. Why is it so hard for me to do that instead of just making 200,000 health potions to sell? They're only worth like an extra 250 per cast, but I could get rid of some of this stuff. I have a lot of this stuff already purchased for them. Let's just do a little batch. Let's just do like 200 times 5. Nothing crazy. We're just going to get a little bit of that because I already have all the other stuff, so I just chuck some up. It's also a great way for me to restock my own supply of health potions because I do go through them. I was really eating them through in Raid last night, and I always try and keep a couple extra whenever I'm making stuff that I use, like health pots or tepid versa. First one will be in Stormwind in 42 minutes. Oh. Big fan of the set it and forget it 48 hour. If not spend, why spend shaped? Queen of Pets. Not a bad queen to be. Not a bad queen to be. I was thinking to myself yesterday because I took a nap that was aggressive. I took an aggressive nap. I've slept a lot recently. I don't know why, but I've slept a lot recently. And I was thinking to myself, I am the queen of sleep. And maybe that's why they call it a queen-sized bed. And then I went back to sleep because I think that was a tired thought. That's what I told myself when I dropped my life's WoW savings in the Black Widow spider mount. Worth it though, right? Getting into Mythic Forgotten Experiments, enjoying this raid tier. Did I get anything good in raid? Oh boy. I have been blessed. Also, I changed my transmog. I have been blessed with the Omni token from Normal Sarkareth, which let me get my 4-piece. So I have a 4-piece gamer now, and thank goodness for that, because not a single Zenith token dropped. We killed all of Normal, and we killed all of Heroic up to and including Skarn, and not one Zenith token dropped. Not a single one. And we have more people on that token than any. It's like half of our raid is on that token. Hunter Mage Druid dropped almost all night. And we have 2 Druids, no Hunters, no Mages. It was brutal. It was a horrible night for loot. It was a great night for progression. We killed Skarn. We only had half an hour left in the raid night when we got to him on Heroic. Like, we did our full re-clear, all of Normal and then most of Heroic. And then we get to Skarn and we have half an hour left. And we're like, take a look at him. And we didn't one-shot him, but we did kill him. And I was very, very pleased with that. So we're going to be progressing on Magmorax tonight. And then maybe Echo of Neltharion. And I'm really hoping, I think probably, because people are saying Magmorax is pretty easy. I am really hoping that we can kill both Magmorax and Echo so I can have a little look-see at Heroic Sarkareth. I don't think we're going to kill Heroic Sark, but I'd love to look at it. Mag is free on Heroic, absolute joke. That's what people have been saying, and I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much for it, just because, I'm trying not to get my hopes up for it, just because I know it's free, and it's probably going to be free. But if it's not, and I was convinced that it was going to be, then I'm going to be a sad girl. So I'm trying to respect the dog. But we should moat right over him tonight, in theory. All right, let's throw how many of those? We're going to say 1,700 of those up. And I've got a snail daily to do. But yeah, I'm a 4-piece gamer. I'm still getting the hang of it. I was reading through my little rotation section again in the guide, trying to get to grips with what I'm doing. I think I was overthinking it before, and I'm having a better time now. But yeah, I have so many Essence Burst procs. I guess I'll just fly into the caverns like somebody who's playing the game with their own 2 hands. How does it feel having the Rashok trinket? I'm so jealous. Not to rub salt in the wound, but not only do I have the Rashok trinket, I have the hero version, and I full upgraded it last night, so it's a 441. It is juicy. It is delicious. I am decadent. I am luxury. I am... I am the raid. No, I love that trinket. It's really strong. And my other one is still 411. I can't get rid of this Broodkeeper's Promise. Actually, that was another thing that I was planning on doing today. I don't know if the Diablo event will interfere with this. We'll see. But I had some thoughts about doing the time walking dungeons, the 5 time walking dungeons, to try and maybe it'll give you like a random piece of normal loot from raid. And it can't be tier, but it could be a trinket. So I was going to try and see if I could get real lucky and get like a Screaming Dragon Scale, or there's another one. There's a few options. No, stop that. There's a few options. We're doing Snail Daily. We're doing Snaily. Nothing worse than thinking a boss will be easy because everyone says it is, and then your whole raid night gets clogged there. Our raid, too, is fun in that sometimes there's bosses that are really worked up to be big walls, and they're really difficult, and everybody gets stuck on them, and for whatever reason, we just pull it together and have a magic pull, and we just slap that boss down silly and then move on, and then we feel amazing. And sometimes there's bosses, quite the reverse, that are total gimmies, and we just can't quite do it. Or we can't even a little bit do it. Oh, and it's one of those things. But yeah, we had a great raid night. I think that Normal Aberrus is tuned much easier on, or not Normal Aberrus, Aberrus in general is easier than previous raids. I think we're in this kind of adjustment period where they've made the raid easier to learn to kind of compensate. Well, one, to help people get into raiding, and secondly and this is a guess, but secondly to compensate for the banning of computational weak auras, or not banning, but you know what I mean, like they're not letting them happen anymore. So they made everything a little bit more manageable to figure out with your squishy little human brain, but we're also squishy little smart that we're just crushing it. Like, we're catching on real quick, we're getting it done. And you can fix some of that with numbers tuning, But maybe they just didn't want another sepulcher where everyone's in there until the end of time just waiting to get more gear because it's just a gear check that you can't pass. Husband got his 4-piece last night in Raid. He got all the loot. Congratulations to him. Why do you think of Heroic Rashok? For us, it's the first boss that tells us we need more gear. Yeah, I felt that way as well when we got there. It's one of those things where it's fairly easy to not take unnecessary damage, I say, as somebody that absolutely got smoked by a bunch of lava waves. So all of the damage there is just kind of there. I'm looking for... I've gone too far. I need my snail daily. It's over here. Skarn was our first big wall. Skarn was the first thing that really stuck us for a bit. We felt Rashok, but Skarn was tougher on Heroic. All right. Hi, Briggle. How are you doing today? I just need one more snaily. Package collected. All right. I'm ready. Let's go. I gotta take this to Loam. I love this daily because it's literally just ride this snail to the city. Yeah, you get like little speed rings that vaguely point you towards the road, but there's no, scripted spawn events where you have to fight mobs. There's no jumping through hoops or taking off through the air or going through an underground tunnel. You don't have to find a cave. You just ride your snail on the road. You take the package to town and they go, hey, I ordered that. Heard a rumor that Blizz didn't have a grip on how fast the new gearing system would let players progress to in the raid and dungeon based on veteran level. Oh. That's an interesting theory. I could see it. We definitely, a lot of our raiders, more raiders than usual actually, have been really digging into keys in between raid nights. Traditionally, there was maybe 1.5 to 2 groups that would run keys in between raid nights, and everybody else would just kind of raid log and then kind of get whatever they get, and you would have kind of like a group of people that were better geared from keys that would kind of carry a little bit. And this time around, I think because of the crests and because of how upgradable the gear is, and this idea that, hey, if I just do like another couple of 11 keys or whatever, I could get this thing that I got really upgraded before raid, and that could help us progress. And also, I think we just have a wider spread of active players this time around. We have more tanks. We have more people that can really fill groups and go for it. There's a lot of good enthusiasm. So people have been really crushing keys, and everybody's kind of getting their loot all upgraded. And yeah, we walk in there. I'm 434. I'm. You could round it up if you're rounding very generously. I'm 434-1. I am so happy with my gear. The only thing that I could possibly complain about is my trinket, and it's a good trinket. It's still doing quite a bit of healing, but I just I would love a juicier one. Oh, also my belt, but that's a me thing. I've been putting off getting. There's been belt options I could have like rolled for, but I want to recraft that belt so I can keep my flavor pocket because I like my flavor pocket and I do not intend to take it off. So I need to use my next spark, and then I basically need a bunch of aspect crests so I can recraft the belt to 447, and then another 4 aspect crests, and I can recraft these boots to 447. I don't need another spark for that. I just need the crests and then a little bit more mats. So there's... Oh, I guess I also want the Evoker Legendary. I feel better now about it now that Flabby's reminded me that Flabby has all the professions across his alts that can do it, so I don't actually have to talk to strangers. All right, Big Slick. Today's the day. I'll see you soon. It's gonna be you and me, buddy. Day 1, people were complaining how horribly slow it was, but since I'd shown her all my snails, I had a speed boost to start with. Is that where that speed boost comes from? Oh. Skarn, Echo, and Sark are the only bosses particularly difficult in Heroic. Yeah, I'm very curious to see Echo. Skarn cleaned up a lot this week. I couldn't tell if we were doing a better job or if we just had so much more gear that it felt easier to keep people up in spite of everything. I don't think my HPS was really all that much higher. I was doing somewhere in the range of the 110 to 130 HPS that I was doing last week. My relationship with Glimmerog Racer is now professional. Thank you very much. Da, 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 da. Oh, I should have read it. I was going to hold down my auto turn-in key so I could read the quest text. Suffice to say, he's probably proud of me. I am not the first player to get it. But I'm not the last either. We did do the snail showing thing. What a magnificent creature. Big heart, big dreams, big slick. Where's KSI 1CK when you need him? Here we go. Imagine meeting new people in an MMO. Meeting new people in general. I had some ideas. Maybe one day I'll get braver. Or something, but I had some idea that when I moved back home, I would be, you know, putting down roots, so I'd feel better about like joining clubs and volunteering and going out and meeting more people. I've met nobody. I haven't even run into anybody that I used to know. I socialize with my family and my partner, and that's it. And that's apparently fine for me. I know lots of people live like that, but I had this idea that I was going to be like this cosmopolitan woman, you know, hitting up the knitting bee and the gardening collective and I don't know, the didgeridoo learning club. And I've done none of those things. I have no didgeridoo to speak of. Am I going to kill treasure goblins? Feels mean, doesn't it? I guess they stole it in the first place. Yeah, I'll kill treasure goblins. We got it. We got a little bit of time. I don't have to do any more snail dailies. I'm done snail dailying. I'm sufficiently snailied. That's, don't quite know. Oh, you know what I can do is I can do my Sniff and Seeks. I have yet to do those this week. So I should be able to give this dig map. That should be 3, and we can try and crank those out. That was the original logic behind my stream title. And us, true. Talk to new people in WoW to practice. I talk to people sometimes in keys, and by that I mean at the beginning of the key I'll say hi, and at the end of the key I'll say thanks. And then sometimes if somebody says, oh man, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to do that, then I'll say, it's all good. And then sometimes when I mess up, I'll say, oh man, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I could have those 4 messages on like a chat soundboard, basically. I could have those 4 messages on chat macros, and I could just press the 1, 2, 3, 4 button to fulfill my socializing needs in keys. Snail dailies do not give Loam rep. It gives Glimmerog Racer rep, which is its own thing. So this way, over here, this is where Mirret lives. I am once again gonna minimize my chat window while I'm actually sniffing, just so I can do the puzzle, because it makes me feel slightly more engaged when I try to think of it myself. So if you're like, she's being really obtuse and she's not reading my message, it's because it's true. So I'm gonna minimize this here. We're gonna head off and dig. 2 dig maps. You should have 3. You do have 3 dig maps. Maybe I just need to reload. Sometimes it won't let me in until I reload. Coffee. There's treasure everywhere. So the main thing that I've been enjoying, you get barter boulders too. So we're doing digs for, I'm doing digs for loam rep. I'm doing digs for barter boulders. Is there anything else I'm doing digs for? All right. You were right. The worms love my snacks. Hi, Daffodil. So there's worms. Their precious treasures are overrun. This place may be full of worms, but these treasures are still ours. Oh, I'm sorry. If you find something for Pipsy to eat, I'll trade you her basket goodies. Okay. So I need to find some Pipsy cheese snacks. Okay. Oh, I'm in my healing spec. I can fix that. Because this is going to be a little bit slow otherwise. As beautiful as my new transmog is, and as much gear as I have now, my heroic Rashlock trinket's not going to do the most help for me if I'm in my raid healing spec. I got this Agi staff. I won a Mog roll in the normal raid, so I put that on. Don't mind the pants. And then we do that. There we go. I put that on, and then I found myself, I liked these pants, but I didn't want to match them with like the proper top. I wanted to put them with a little crop top, so I found like the oldest little blacksmithing thing, or green, I don't know, oldest little top, and then I wore it with the rest of the set. Come here, bud. There's one cheese snack. There's also another quest down here. Alright, this seems pretty reasonable. We kill worms. Makes sense. I thought Pebble Belch was Pebble Beach, like he was gonna belch up an entire beach. And snack bags, and then that's just a thing to turn in. Very good. Come back here. Come back here. I don't know if this one's a puzzle so much as an adventure. I don't know if I made that happen. That'll do, though. I feel like there's more to do here than just the worm and the cheese, or the cheese and the item. We'll see. I'll give her her cheese snacks and see how she feels about sharing the rest of her treasure. I have a feeling I'm supposed to steal it, but that can't be right. They were here first, you know, finders, keepers, etc. Oh, I'm only 5 of 6. Oh, I'm so sorry. I gotta go get more cheese. What? This one's bigger than the other ones. What's your deal? It's an angrier worm. That's the deal. It's not an elite or anything, though. I don't know why I'm carrying him. I don't want him to get tired. I'm working on my core muscles. You found the snacks. Go ahead and feed her. Okay. You want to eat the snacks? There's also more stuff in here. Pipsy's happy. Things will work out. I was expecting Pipsy to turn into like a gigantic... Okay, so they're leaving. I'm assuming I get to keep these. Just need both hands. Okay, yeah, so that's done. I thought I smelled something else, though. Yeah, okay. There's Treasure Whiskers. Sorry, buddy. And I think that should... I think there would only be one. I think that's it. I think that's that one done. That took me a surprising amount of time. He doesn't smell anything. All right, get me out of here. How we doing? Check in on chat. Wow's changed. Yeah, they add a bunch of stuff every now and then, and sometimes they really go out of the way. Excited about Third Evoker spec? It seems neat. Seems cool. I don't think I'm gonna play a lot of it myself, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so those are going to give me boulders. Those are going to give me 2 boulders, plus Sniff and Rep. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to get enough Sniff and Rep today to get... If I get to 15, I get Polly and Rango. We get to meet the Beatles. Alrighty, send me back in. Let's just... Well, what if they're... I don't think it matters, but I'm going to turn in these two items that I found before I go back in, just in case I find the same one again. I don't think that's possible, but just in case. Oh, also... I must have finished my rep weekly. We got 20 more minutes until the event starts. I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to figure out where I'm going. I guess there's chat. All right, send me back in. I would like to thank Big Fire for their 44-month resub. Finally caught a live broadcast. Welcome back, Big Fire. Me too. I'm also here. There's a Weekor on it. WoW would post the timer. Okay. Yeah, Weekor would be great. I'll poke around for that after. I'll check the WoW front page after we finish our digs. All right, jangly key, chest opened. Let's see where we're at. Giant bats. We can burrow under the bats to avoid their echolocation, but watch out for worms while we're down there. This seems sneaky. Watch out for worms. Okay. So I can get... Oh, okay, I see. I kind of see. And then there's just a thingy over here, which is very good. I don't mind killing worms. You know, I don't feel like I owe them any sense of moral responsibility. So I need the key now. I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to sniff for it. You smell anything? You don't smell anything? No. Well, before I start indiscriminately murdering worms, let's check the other branch of the hallway. Oh, I see. That was a worm. Okay. I love that tier set bonuses swap so that, like, just because I happen to have four set treasure whiskers for preservation evoker, I just automatically have foresight for devastation. I don't know what it does, but I'm assuming big damage because it seemed good. People liked it. I also don't feel like I got anything good from treasure whiskers, but that's okay. We're gonna head back under. Oh, there's a key. If this is it, then this is a very easy one. I guess they're not. They can't all be masterpieces. I think Sniff and Seeking's growing on me. Also, excuse me? Is that a hint? Why are there feline? Why are the night fae here? Well, no, it's over. We did it. Alrighty. Get me out of here. Did I ever find the last book? No. Did I check this week? I don't believe I've checked this week. I think I could still look. You think we'd have time for that after one more dig? Worms are their friends. Epic purple shirt is the new Twitch Prime thing. Oh. Okay. I'm pretty pleased with them. Oh yeah, and then you get these things too. Oh, I can complete the Ouroboros tablet with a design of bone. I don't know what this is working up to. So now I need designs of mind. I don't know where on earth we're going with that, but oh, there we go. We got another one. And more barter boulders, and now it needs designs of soul. I never played New World. I sat that one out entirely. I didn't feel the itch. How do I get in the bubble? Oh, oh, chat will remember. Chat told me how to do that one. It was you swim up through a different bubble and it like pats around, I think. Okay. I wonder how much Diablo... I mean, the event is going to last quite some time. I wonder how much event going is going to really be needed to get all the things, because, you know, you don't want it to be over too quickly, but you also don't want to be stuck there forever. Put Miffit on the doodad. It'd be funny if the Ouroboros tablet never completes, just keeps going on forever. Oh, that would be funny, but also awful. All right, how fancy. I like statues. Let's go see it up close. So I need... Let's kill some stuff. Why not? Yeah, event starts roughly 15 minutes. I'm sure Wowhead will be on top of it with some info. Etched key east restored. Okay, so we have... Oh, there's a thingy over here. I would drive down to Plaza HQ and complain in person if it was a big troll. I wouldn't be mad. I would kind of respect it. It would be really funny. It's not like I'm doing anything super crazy harder that I wouldn't be doing anyways. It's just and the hint would be right there. I'm sure there's something at the end of it, but that would be very funny. Hearthstone toy looks really cool. New digs feature easily my favorite this patch. I was really underwhelmed by this originally, and I'm liking it a lot more now that I've been at it for a few weeks. I think that I've come to realize I was expecting more from it, which meant that I was confused and feeling like I was missing something. And now I've kind of accepted that you just kind of do like a gentle little puzzle. You know, maybe you find a bonus thing. And, well, let's not talk about gentle little puzzle until I've gotten to grips with this one. This is glowing. That seems like a good sign. and then you know, maybe pick up a thing that's just lying on the floor. I was expecting to have to scour every corner of these for I was expecting to have to scour every corner of these to see if he smelled anything. And it's really not that serious. Don't tell me you didn't like something at the beginning and then grew to like it in subsequent weeks. That never happened. Lasts for a few minutes during the fight with the platform/door boss. Oh, total blackout in the second LFR wing. I haven't tried the second LFR wing yet. I had some designs on doing it to try to get my 4-piece, but then I got my 4-piece in raids, so I may be retired from LFR. Okay, so I found 2 keys. That's good. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, he's holding it. Oh, thanks, bud. I'm LFR tired. Something like that. I might do it on... Oh, who am I kidding? I was going to say, I might do it on alt. I always say that. It's never true. In theory, it's true. Oh, I wonder if this is where I need to go. Yeah. Maybe I'll level the... No, I think I might finish my hunter before that experience buff kicks in. Because the XP buff isn't going to be until after June 15th. And that's quite a while. My hunter's already level 66. And I have been playing her a little bit. I don't know if I would wait that long just to get another 4 levels. I might use the buff to level some more of my alts. Especially if I find a way that I like to do it. Okay. I don't think I'll have time to look for my book before the first goblin, because I also want to take a quick break and sort myself out here. Etched Titan chest. Oh, this one. Okay. There we go. Job done. And then we already did treasure whiskers, so I'm assuming that once I've done that, that's pretty much me done. We're doing pretty good. We only have a handful of those left. I like that you can do these, that they don't take super long. You can just kind of poke them out whenever you feel like it during the week. Skyless blouse. Yeah. Well, I got some transmog for that. So that's all my treasure, eh? How am I doing on Niff and Rep? I am now 2100 of 2500. You know, if I wanted to finish my Niff and Rep, I could probably stand to... Oh yeah, and I've got a couple more to turn in. I could probably stand to finish the campaign. I have been lazy. I have not done the last wing of it. I should get to it eventually. Will I? Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, Stormwind Treasure Goblin starting soon. That's true. Got 100% of mining skills. Do you think there's a benefit for stockpiling points? I don't know. It's a good question. I do know that if you get more points past the 100% of skills, you can continue stockpiling points, but it is going to forever give you this little pop-up when you log in. I'm not capped on points with anything yet, but Flabby is, and he says that that thing is just, like, really annoying and it never goes away. Oh, wait! We've unlocked Polly and Rango. I'm going to, I'll pick them up when I come back. I'm going to take a real quick break before we get into Treasure Goblin time to make sure that we're all ready to go. One sec. Alrighty. Isle of Wind, thank you for the 9-month resub. Very much appreciated. I'm gonna get my beetles, and then I'm gonna poke around and see if I can pick up this weak ore before we get going on the Goblin event. So I have a in-game guide would be nice. There must be a quest to get my beetles, you would think, because won't they give me one for free? Where's my free beetle? Where's Polly and Rango? There's Polly and Rango, but I feel like they're gonna give me one. I don't know if that's true. Meet the beetles. You may acquire Polly and Rango from Harlow Marlin Loeb. You just have to buy them. Okay. All right. Well, if they're not going to be free, then all right, come with me. Pet 1, Pet 2. Shall we go to Stormwind then? Go wait over there. Glad to catch a stream again. How are you enjoying 10.1 so far? Hello. 10.1's good. I've been real busy and having a lot of fun with the new season and the raid. Lots and lots of keys. Putting that back on there. There we go. Goldilocks, thank you for the 11-month resub. Goblin event you mentioned. There is beginning soon, very soon in North America, already active in EU, a event. A Diablo 4 crossover promotion event. Something about killing treasure goblins and then getting lots of stuff. That's the time walking vendor that scared me. That's not what we're after. All right, let me go poke around. If you look at drops, it should say the hippogriff available. It has the date on it, but it's not available anymore because May 15th is over. So yeah, no, I need to update it. There's no current drop. That was the last one. All right, I'm gonna poke around for a second and so there is a spreadsheet. Treasure goblins follow predictable loop. The event lasts 3 full weeks. There's also a handy week core. There's the EU version, NA version also in the works. World of Warcraft week cores. Can you browse week cores? Are there like popular latest ones? Stormwind and Narn Plains, Orgrimmar, so every half hour there's a goblin. Even level 1 characters can tag the mob to get rewards. You do not need to be in a group or raid. Here, I'll show you what I'm reading. I'm just on the Wowhead news article. Stormwind first, then Narn Plains. Stormwind in 5 minutes. And then Orgrimmar. So I could log on to they're all account-wide things. So I'm assuming I could log on to a Horde character to tag. Definitely getting multiple. Okay. Having a hard time tagging them. They seem to chain spawn when it's Valdrakken time. Okay. And it looks like they kind of go back to the cities quite often. Where in the city does it spawn? That we will have to find out. Shall I get a targeting macro? /join/target treasure goblin. Throw that on a bar somewhere. Yeah, I heard there was a week where Wowhead only had a link to the European version. They didn't have a link to the North American one yet. It made it sound like it might be different. Huh. Don't seem to die very quick. Durable. Okay. We'll find out. In the meantime, I want to see one of these new beetles. That's like one of the better Niffin rewards. I guess there's only a handful, 5 more Niffin Renown left. You get some manuscripts, you get some bonus boulders and flight stones, you get a mount, or you can buy a mount. And then a couple cosmetics. I wish that more of the cosmetics were Niffin related and not just dragony, you know? I guess those are things for your dragons, but the Black Dragon cosmetics and the Dragon Labware Ensemble, it's a cool set, but I wanted the Niffin rep to give Niffin stuff. There's like Niffin, I don't know, tools or something somewhere, but it's not. You get like a little shovel and that's about the end of it. So I want to put my mount. Yeah, random favorite mount should do us. So the event's going to start in North America in just a couple of minutes, and Stormwind is the place to be for the first one. Here, let me find that Wowhead article that I was reading so people can second have it. There you go. That's got some more information on where the different bits are going to be. I missed my old mounts. There's so many of them. And they're nice. And we haven't seen them in a long time. You know, we worked hard for some of these. Yeah, any minute now. Can't wait to dragon ride in my uncorrupted Voidwing. I don't know what my first one's gonna be. What's going on here? The beginning of the Diablo 4 crossover promotion event. There's gonna be treasure goblins starting in Stormwind. Like seeing everyone hang out in the same spot. I like seeing all the different mounts. We have Invincible. We have a couple of the Trading Post cats. A little Deathwing mount over here. Another Trading Post mount over here. Love Rocket, very nice. Shackled Urzel, very nice. Ooh, Mythic N'Zoth mount. People are heading this way. We see a portal up in the Dwarven District. On my map. It might be different in different realms. Something's coming. You know what this feels like to me? This feels like a pre-patch event. I don't remember what we did for the Dragonflight pre-patch event, but this feels more pre-patch event-ish to me. So yeah, maybe different for different realms. So check your in-game map. It's counting down 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Oh, it's counting down very slowly. I'm gonna do some You know what? I'm gonna make some health pots. I just need some more Rousing Frost. Did I sell the health pots that I posted already? I did, yeah, okay. I can manufacture some stuff while I wait, because I don't need an alchemy table for health pods. Alright, I'll be back. Kill goblins, get loot, or is it a currency? My understanding so far is kill goblins, get loot. There's a number of different items. I haven't killed one yet, so we'll see. Bunch of different items. You may be able to kill more than one goblin within an event. The goblins may chain spawn. Elemental invasion thing, Quillbores, pretty forgettable. Yeah, I've entirely tuned it out. Glad they have a warning timer. Yeah, lots of time for people to head over and sort it out. Plus, the events they're going to be spawning every half an hour for the next couple of weeks. There's going to be lots of time. Cosmetic items. Useful items would be a bit of a mess if you had to play during the Diablo event to get something you needed for raid. Is there a goblin spawning in Orgrimmar too? Orgrimmar spawns are part of the rotation, but they're not yet. It should be just Stormwind right now for North America. There is an Orgrimmar spawn on EU right now. Stormwind even hours, Orgrimmar odd hours. It's a lot of potions. Yeah, I'm making some extras to sell. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Blizzard has posted a news article that has a big list of all the stuff. There's also rumors that you can tag these mobs even on very low-level characters. That article right there has all of the, has images of all of the different cosmetic rewards you get. Yeah, 36 slot bag is pretty big. I'm using 32 slots on my main with one 34 slot. Yeah, my Evoker is my Dragonflight main. I've been Evoker for this expansion. Preservation Evoker specifically. It's been good. It's been good. It's been working. One minute. Oh, Scoots is here. I bet lots of people are here.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old. If you find anything exotic.
Target macro was just /target treasure goblin. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, /treasure goblin. Spelled quite normally. Let's see. This thing really didn't stand a chance. I wonder if it's possible for it to get away like treasure goblins sometimes do if there's like not enough people here, or if it's something that's gonna be pretty much just a piñata. Right after the goblin died, another portal popped up. Alright. Dead goblin. I got a mana charm and an enmity bundle. Enmity bundle. Whatever that is. I don't immediately see a second portal. Someone said they got Tyrael's charger. I can show it because I already have it, but I got an enmity bundle. This object emits waves of hatred. Oh, I can open it. Oh, I got a cloak. I got a cosmetic. I got a cosmetic cloak. That's it goes with the helmet. Oh, I got the cloak and the helmet. Nice. Okay. I didn't realize I had to open it. Gotcha. All right. So you can I've learned the transmogs for the helmet cloak set. That's neat. I know I just changed my transmog, but should I perhaps make another one? Because it's going to be another half hour until the next event spawns, and I want to see the Onaran Plains. Cloak and a hood. Cosmetics aren't working, you just equip them. When I looted them, I got the chat log message that said they were added to my collection, so I think they are working. It's just not one of those ones that you like click and they exist technically as pieces of armor. So you just collect them like normal loot. And then this is something that you hold and it just gives you extra mana, I suppose. Got a toy. That's a cool cloak. Yeah, I didn't have any of the hood cloak sets yet. I had been skipping them when they'd popped up on the trading post, so that's kind of neat. I'm not mad at that. Sounds like we have half an hour until the next ones, because I don't see any additional portals spawning. I'm guessing the intent is for there to be just one goblin every half an hour. But Valdrakken is bugged, perhaps? Got the mount and bag first kill. Oh, nice! Congrats, Polly! Spawning every 5 minutes in Valdrakken on EU. Yeah, I wonder if that's intentional or not. I like that every half hour in the hour seems pretty reasonable. Let me, hang on a second. Well, we can do Unarmed Plains next. But in the meantime, I want to go pop down to the Scarab Vaults and just go poke around and see if my anomaly detection can still show me books through walls. That would be great if it could, because I still need one more book. One more book for my achievement, my forbidden achievement. And it would be great if I didn't have to open all of the things, but we'll see. I didn't have any add-on to see them spawn. No add-on at all. The icon on my map was, the treasure icon on my map was default in-game UI. Also got the cloak bundle, got the cloak and hood. I want all of it. I want every single last thing that the event could possibly give. I think it's really cool that they're bringing back Teriel's Charger for it. I think that's a beautiful mount that's been unavailable for a long time. What did you just kill? Is there info on Wowhead? There is, yeah. There's the WoW article, and then here's the Wowhead details. That should set you up. Have the mount in EU, but not in NA. Alright. Oh yeah. Froststone Vault's up, apparently still. And I don't need it. I have my Snail Elemental already. Why am I struggling so much to find the vault? I'm too high. There we go. There we go. Let me in. Let me at it. Oh, let's see. I would love if this still worked. I was under the impression that it didn't last time I checked, but perhaps I was wrong. Would have loved if they'd done an updated charger for Inarius. Do charms work in Mythic Plus? An excellent question. I don't know. I do not know. I got one that gives me an extra 12,000 mana, which is a pretty high amount of mana. It's not nothing. Heard they work in raids. Seems unintended. Okay, so what I want to do is I kind of want to get up to the second floor. So here's the bubble lifter, okay. Because what I want to do, missing the bubble key. Isn't the bubble key just like on the floor around here, or did I get rid of it? I was deleting things from my bag, so that's not ideal. This can also port me around. Basically, okay. I want to use this. It's going to give me a 1 minute buff. And what I had found, interesting. So that's going to show me a quest. I can see through that door. I can't see through these ones. What I had found was that I couldn't see through any of the doors. And I don't know if that means that the doors don't have anything. Or that, because I can see through a couple of the doors. Am I on the very, no, there's one more floor above me. I've got 28 more seconds. There we go. Oh yeah, you can still see. So there's Opera of the Aspects. Okay, bummer. So if I did have the Old Gods book, there's another one over there. What book is that? I bet you it's the Living Book. I bet you that's not the one I need. I can't quite tell what it is. It's the Living Book. So yeah, those are the two books that I already have. They're always on this top floor. I think that I'm out of luck. I think that it does work, and that I just don't have the book that I need. Oy. extra max mana now as a Disc Priest. Pretty nice. Have a character in every zone for the Goblin. That seems smart. It seems like all of the... I guess the bag might be something you might want in a specific character. But most of the loot that you're going to get for this is going to be account-bound cosmetics. So it wouldn't be a big problem. Do you think you have to loot them to make them rotate out? The books? No. It's just a random spawn of whether it's present or not. You can't... I've looted them plenty of times. I think I just have to be lucky and find a thing. I don't think there's any sense in me opening these doors. It is good that you can still see the books with anomaly detection. It's a bummer that I didn't see. I kind of want to look again just in case. I guess if I really want to, I could just open the doors on the second floor. I have 110 keys, so we're not in immediate danger of running out of them, but I do not think that this is really going to get me very far. Basically, it's just going to clog my bags up with a bunch of stuff. Got the cloak, hood, and bag. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I'm going to do the next event on this character, but then the Orgrimmar one I think I'm going to log on to a Horde character for, just so that I'm not worrying about much of anything. There's the bubble lifter key for all the good that's going to do me. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't think the book's here. I think I'm just going to keep checking every week and hoping for the best. All right, what do I want to do in the meantime? If I want to get to the Unarmed Plains, I suppose I can just go. I can just head over there. I could try to get profession knowledge drops in the meantime. Actually, I haven't done the barter brick quest, but I don't want to bother with that right now. I'm not all that fussed about profession knowledge anymore. I think I've got everything unlocked for alchemy that I really wanted to have. And then herbalism knowledge, I mean, I guess I could use more herb knowledge just for, you know, improving the elemental overload things, but it seems so silly putting points into like overloading frost nodes and whatever that I'm basically never doing. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of point in it. Happy I like playing one main character, or else I'd feel forced to farm the 36 slot bag and all my alts. Yeah. I remember during the Dragonflight, was it the Dragonflight pre-patch event? There was some pre-patch event where you could get from Northrend like a Future Signs bag. There was like a free big bag that you could get. And I'm pretty sure I got that on one of my priests and then didn't get it on my evoker. So my evoker just had like regular everyday crafted bags, but they work. They do fine for me. I want to do the dragon race. I think there's some stuff I can get for it. Shadowlands pre-patch event? Was that the Shadowlands one? Well, I guess there's no surprise I didn't do it on my evoker. Holy moly, I don't remember anything. Yikes. I'm excited that I got something from the first treasure goblin. I was a little nervous about getting loot in an evoker after somebody said there was a rumor that evoker loot was bugged. So being an evoker and getting a thing makes me feel much better about the whole business. I'm going too fast. I can't see where I'm going. This is dangerous. I don't have my helmet on. Oy. It's a fun race though. Gotta go fast. How do you know when it will happen again? Every half an hour, every 30 minutes on the game clock. The race is in first-person view, very good, but with a large Drake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it is. I don't know if it's for me. What did I get? Anything? Nope, just some golden dragon house supplies. Okay. I don't need a marked flawless stone. I guess I could just head to the Unarmed Plains. Oh, I wanted to make myself a transmog. I wanted to make myself a you know, wanderer transmog with that new cloak thing. Even though I do like this set. I might wear this to raid, but what is gold for if not transmogging way too much? Is this a good set? Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything that I can maybe get rid of. I don't think I'm going to wear that again. It's also not really a holiday outfit. That's just pirate. That's very good. I had that set twice. Sure. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, I have the same set twice. Okay, we can get rid of that. I'm not at my cap for sets, but I just didn't want to have too many of them. Okay, let's make a new set. And the main thing that it's going to have is it's going to have this new enmity hood, and it's going to have the enmity cloak. And then I'm going to figure out what else I want to put with that. But it's going to have the hood and the cloak. I'm thinking I want it to be pretty low-key, pretty calm, straightforward, understated, you know, something that you could slip through a tavern in without attracting notice, you know. So basically I want brown pants. I want some pretty regular looking brown pants. There's that. And then maybe like some, if I had these boots but in black, that would be really cool. But I don't. It's not a thing. I like these boots though. I like the design around the knee. It would stab you endlessly when you bend your feet, but I don't think I would mind. Those are cool, but they're too bright for this. Even in black, like the I need to put socks underneath them. Yeah, something like that. And then gloves, certainly. Here, we'll give her a shirt, and then we'll loop back around for gloves. So I could do like an actual shirt. Or we could do more of a, we can hide, or what about no, we can hide shirt and then look in the chest armor. It can't be too fancy looking, I'm thinking. Oh, and she has to have like a gnarled old staff. That's got to happen. That's important. I think I'm getting somewhere with that. She needs some long, slim, dark gloves. But like nice looking ones? What does that mean? Maybe she doesn't need any gloves. Some brawler's gloves. You know, maybe no gloves. Maybe no gloves so that you can really see your staff. I want to say no shoulders also. You could certainly, there's lots of brown shoulders you could kind of do that wouldn't overwhelm it. Or you can just stick a big jaw on your shoulder. That's always an option. I don't have the most male mog, but I have been collecting some. It's been coming along. Oh, I suppose I can also mog my shoulders separately if I want to. The feathery ones are kind of a neat idea. Hood and cloak are a great color. Jealous in chat earlier of your Rashlock trinket. Just dropped from the time walking chest. Congratulations. That's awesome. You're in business now. Why do I like it so much with those shoulders? I don't know. It's doing it for me though. Now the question is, do I want to do them asymmetrically? No, I think you need both of them for that. Yeah, sure. Pop that on. Let's see it. I never wear cloaks, but it goes with the helmet, so. Next spawn, I want to say Onarn Plains. But we've got 7 minutes to go. I'm going to pop myself on a flight path out there, and then I'm going to go poke around and see if I can't rustle up a North American Weakor. Yeah, it does look a tiny bit medieval, doesn't it? I was just thinking of that. I'd seen the Warcraft movie somewhat recently. Zoned in with 10% HP left. Drop the 36 slot bag. Nice. Okay. Speaking of movies, last night I rented the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, and I love it very much. It's very good. It was so fun. I've played a version of D&D. I've played Pathfinder a little bit in my youth, but I'm not generally a huge D&D person. But you don't have to be. It's such a fun film. It's so good. I hope they make 150 more of them and that they're all just as good as that one. I don't think that's possible, but I can dream. It's just a fun movie. Saw it in the movie. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen it in the theaters. It was really, really fun. It was kind of what I wanted. It was kind of what I wanted movies to be when I've been like looking for movies to watch recently, was just something that was just thoroughly a good time. Hey, Brocas, thank you for the 3-month resub. Friend went to see it 4 times in the theaters. Yeah, I could see it. So I'm looking for, yeah, I heard about the epic purple shirt for Twitch Prime. That's good. I want to go see, I want to see if I can find Weakor version, NA version in the works. I'm looking for a North American version. Is this the one? I guess I can try it. NA timer may be broken. Okay. This Weakor works for both NA and EU. All right, let's try it. It says Valdrakken though, and I'm pretty sure we're going to the Onarn Plains, so I don't know. I don't know if it's got the right place on it. I don't know about that. I'm gonna check it for now. Am I gonna see the new Little Mermaid movie? I hadn't planned on it. The Disney live action remakes have not given me any good feelings so far. I haven't really been I don't like them. I feel like they're just doing it to renew their IP. Just looted 500 gold on the Goblin. In EU, for me, it's in the Waking Shore. Okay. Time's right, location's probably wrong. Yeah, the time is not the trouble, though. The time is just every half hour. That's easy enough to figure out without a Weakor. I don't really want the Google Doc, because I'm gonna... It's fine and good for right now when the event's freshly started, but I would lose my place in it rather quickly, and I don't want to be fiddling around trying to figure out what time it is. in whatever time zone, whatever time math, and it's not even math, but times make my head hurt. Well, I'll sort something out eventually. I think this will be fine for now. Lots of people. Oh, I sold some stuff. So there's lots of people just waiting by the flight path to see where the goblin's going to spawn. I'm sure once it pops up, it's going to be 5 minutes. It's probably like 8-ish minutes until the thing. Do you have it if you want backup? Well, thank you very much. Update the Weakor. But I literally just imported it. Like, it's not like I had it ages ago, and I just, like, I just grabbed it, like, right now, and it had the wrong location on it. Let me poke around a little bit. I got a little bit of time. All right, I'll try it again. I'll try it again. Import. Okay, there we go. That's the correct thing. So there, I'll put that Waggo link for the WeCore that I've just grabbed in chat. I'll just stick it up at the top there. That's the one. Okay. Neat. All right, so we got like a minute left on that. The real question is, what am I going to do while waiting for the next one after this then? We did our Sniff and Seeking. I did my Snail Daily. I did my... What else did I do? I did my... I checked the Scare Vaults. I mean, I could craft, but I could always craft. That's always true. Tomotown Portal will share a cooldown with your Hearthstone. It would be another cosmetic Hearthstone. Just got the pet. Congrats, Sanguinette. I feel like the pet's the best thing for me, especially because I already have the mount. So the pet would be the most exciting thing. There's some neat stuff though. BFA dungeon mounts? Oh yeah, we could do like some mount runs. That's true. We could do some BFA dungeon mount runs or even some Nighthold mount runs. I can't believe I haven't seen... Actually, that's not true. I did see one guildie get the freehold mount. I've been in a fair amount of freeholds and underrots. I've been in a pretty high amount of them in the last couple of weeks, farming, you know, worm crests and aspect crests and whatnot. And I was kind of hoping I would just trip and fall onto the mount. I was kind of hoping the mount would just happen. Oh yeah, the backpack cosmetic. I want that one too. First underrot run as a guild had 2 mount drops. Tome looks cool now. Initially just the normal green cast. I thought that there was a Tome of Town... So Tomotown Portal... Oh, maybe this is the Tomotown Portal and I already had it from before. Yeah, you're right. It used to be a green map because I've already had this. This was from an old Diablo promotion. I guess they brought it back, but they've updated it. Yeah, that's way better. That's cool. I didn't realize that was an existing one as well. You know what I need them to do is I need them to give the treasure goblin toy from that silly collector's edition thing. But I lost the rock, paper, scissors. I mean, I would have had to buy it anyways, but I was prepared to buy it at the time. North American next goblin is in the Onaran Plains. It should be charging up here somewhere. I'm looking for a portal on my map. It should be up in about 4 minutes. That's the assault. The question is, where is it going to be up? Because it was on my map. Yeah, I'm happy that Tomotown Portal has a unique animation. I do not know where this is. I guess I can join general chat and see if anyone else knows. Not seeing a portal on my map yet either. Someone says they see portals everywhere. Someone else says they don't know. I guess we gotta go look. I suppose the icon's not working. We must look. Spawns in 4 minutes. Well, there's a big dragon. I could go try to die to that for the achievement, but I'm more worried about the goblins. I've never seen that icon before. That's very cute. As long as they don't give away the only rare pet I have. The fetish shaman. Oh, maybe the fetish shaman was the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, because I have a treasure goblin. Are you my coworker from 2010? Yeah, that's the pet I don't have. Diablo 3 Collector's Edition from Mop. That's the one I was thinking of. The sheet's wrong. It's in Valdrakken. Go to Valdrakken. All right, let's go to Valdrakken. Hi. It would be a shame if it was easy. I don't have my Mono Nezero pet yet. I haven't started that. Part of me wants to wait until I get the Evoker Legendary, but that could take me a long, 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 long time. Okay, yeah, there is a portal in Valdrakken. I don't know how anybody's supposed to figure this out if they don't. I get, like, what's the player supposed to do? If they want to do the event, but they're not, you know, they don't have someone linking them a Google Docker, and they don't have the weak or is not even right. Like, you'd have to check all the zone maps to find out where it is. I wonder if they're canning the ones that aren't in the cities and just putting them in cities. My weak core did tell me to go to Valdrakken. But then it told me to, but then I updated it and it told me to go to the Unarmed Plains. I think it accidentally guessed Valdrakken. Slash join greedy emissary has been a lifesaver. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Slash, let's leave general. I'm not usually one for chat channels, but why did I update it? Because it wasn't matching the known information at the time. I am going to throw you in the ocean. Greedy emissary. There we go. Look at all these dragons. Good news is we found it. And second piece of good news is here, let's summon my treasure goblin. My transmog's on point. I'm pleased with this. Continuous portals in Valdrakken for an hour and a half. Got pretty much everything. Oh, nice. Sorry about the bot, Maddie. It thought you had a link. It does not like letters with a period in between them with no spaces. I mean, I can link the weak core, but I don't think the weak core knows anything. The weak core still thinks it's in Unarmed Plains. We've got, how long? Minute and 15? I mean, next time it's in Valdrakken, I can just actually craft regular potions. So it's coming up about now. It seems like you can start finding the portal at 1/2 and then on the hour. And then it takes about 5 minutes for the goblin to actually spawn. Found mine with approximately half a vigor to spare. Could it be a sharding issue? Perhaps. I know different servers seem to have the spawn in different places. Like this first Stormwind one was in different districts for different people. So if you end up on a different shard, it's entirely possible that it would be in the same city but a different spot. Maybe a different city. I don't know. I'm excited to see if you get something from each of them, or if it's, we'll see. I got the cloak and hood set for the first one. Yeah, the macro is pretty unnecessary. It might be more necessary if you were in a enemy city and you were like tabbing to other players, I guess, but holy moly. I haven't seen this many people in one spot laying into something in a long time. This is a big day for new stuff. We got Big Slick in the city. We got Polly and Rango, the Beatles. I got Balial, also known as the Lord of Lies. Balial is the master of deceit. Pet for me. And an achievement. Excellent. All right, you're going on the bar for sure. I'm gonna go buy an upgrade stone. Congrats, the Big Slick now. Why, thank you. Nice. Seems like a couple people got that particular pet that time, because a bunch of that same achievement popped up around me. Only got a charm? Only got gold. Okay. I wonder, I must be just getting real lucky. I must just be getting lucky. There's a pet vendor. I want to say over in the Emerald Enclave. Like maybe over here ish. I might be just absolutely out of my mind. Is it you? No. What drop seems to be entirely up to RNGs. Okay. I'll just have to keep checking back to the original post to make sure that I get everything that I want. Because let me look and figure out what I need. I know I need the Nightmare Banner still. I know I need. Let me check the list on the news section again. So if we're looking at WoW news and we zoom it back out just a tad. So I have the pet. I have the cloak and hood. I need the backpack, the Nightmare Banner, and the maces. I'm honestly not too worried about the bag. I'll take it, but it's not. I don't think my bag space is ruining my life. Same thing with the polearm. I have the town portal toy already, so I just need the maces, bag toy, and then bag banner, and then the guitar. But I already have. I mean, I guess I really want the backpack. That's the next thing that I like really want. I'll try to get all of it, but for being 2 goblins in, we're doing pretty good. Legs are BOE. Oh. We had a double spawn, another in 2 minutes. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's go try it again. I wonder if that's intended. Tough to say. I wonder if I will only get gold from the second one because I killed one already this rotation, or if that's just me. I guess we'll find out. Making stuff up. The artisan's market. I mean, I'm tempted to go craft things at the crafting table, but Valdrakken portals keep respawning for half an hour. Do you think that's intended? I guess we don't know. I wonder if it's not intended, but they're just going to leave it alone and just let people kind of farm their loot in Valdrakken if they want. Got one of the legs and the hood and cloak. The charm, you just keep it in your bag. Who cares about cosmetic stuff? You're in the... You found your way into the wrong group of people. I do a great deal of things in this game for cosmetic stuff. Just got the go. Oh, congrats. I think it's a bug did at lunch. Only up for a day, a lot of loot. But it's up for weeks. It's up for 2 weeks. It's not just a day. It's up until June 15th. Being told the charm work in raid instances, the mana one's bugged. Oh. Thought it was just today. No. There's lots of time. They don't usually do events that have unique stuff like this for just one day, if they can help it. Because some people have jobs. Some people have work. Oh. Xmog vicariously through Hazel. You like my outfits? I guess that's not exactly what that means, but I like my outfits. I like changing my transmog a lot. I wish it was a bit cheaper. Apart from for a t-shirt day. The t-shirts are postable in the auction house, though, I thought you could get them afterwards from other players. I was in a right state of panic today. Oh, no, you're good. You've got time. This lasts until June 15th. All right. One more goblin. Let's see what we can do. He's a rare now. I wonder if he's just acquired that designation. I'd have to check my own stream VOD. He's got the elite and the rare star. The silver dragon. Yeah, I don't think they're going to ban anybody for killing multiple goblins in one rotation. There's no way for us to even know if they intend for there to only be one goblin every half an hour. If they're going to spawn more of them, I don't see any reason why you can't kill them. It's not like we're dancing backwards upside down underneath a mailbox while eating a blubbery muffin in order to spawn the darn thing. Yeah, I think they might have changed it to make people find it easier as well. I'd agree with that theory. I got a stam charm. Just a stam charm. And I think that might be it. That That might be it until 11. I wonder where the 11 a.m. one would be then. It says that it would be Orgrimmar. The Weak Horse says Orgrimmar. We'll see if it's true. I can get on a Horde character for that. And then, of course, that's going to be what... that's going to be precisely the thing that drops the bag. We got a third portal? Oh, we did! Yeah, maybe it'll just keep spawning over here. Maybe it'll just keep going. Alright. Just Valdrakken. Another toy. Got the portal. Oh, nice! I'm so happy that I got the pet early. He's a good one. He's a good little egg. He looks so much angrier than Ball, and Ball already looked pretty angry. Stam Charm, how does it work? My understanding is that you hold it in your bags and then you have more stamina. Word on the street is that it works in Raid, which would be kind of wild, but alright. Fine by me. This is a funny looking out Iron Plains, yeah. The Ball whispers are excellent. Does the new one whisper? I guess I'll find out. They're hot fixing the portals. They just did it on EU to make them stop chain spawning. Trisk, that's a good question. I don't know offhand. The new one does too. Oh. You want to say anything, buddy? They're so cute. He sounds like he's neighing through an old-fashioned radio antenna. I would be very surprised if the new pet... It does not appear to be cageable. I need to get him a level upgrade. I love the hunter pets. The mouse hunter pets are so cute. Disappointed they didn't change the color Tyrael's charger. I'm really happy they updated the Toma Town portal animation. I think it looks so much cooler now. I'm gonna put that in my bar too. I'm not even gonna play Diablo and I'm getting in the Diablo spirit. This is about as much Diablo as I'm looking for. I'm pretty happy with this. 30% of the target's health and damage is what Murder the Innocent does. It's the same one that regular Ball has. Would play Diablo if I could afford it. Yeah, I would probably poke around with it. Maybe a little bit if it was free. But I'm content to let that one pass me by. I've reached a point in my life where I'm okay to just not buy some games and to just kind of enjoy the ones that I already have that I know that I like. What's my favorite pet in the game? I like my green wing macaw. It's a very nostalgic one for me. It was the first one I ever got. Problem is wanting to play many MMOs when I have time for no MMOs. Yeah. I make my peace by sticking with one MMO. But I can see how that could get you into trouble. Alright. I think after this, well, I guess I don't know if we're going to get another goblin spawn after this. It's entirely possible. Just hang out in Valdrakken and chain farm goblins until the next batch spawns. If it's an Orgrimmar, I'll just take my Troll Hunter. Log onto that character and remember that I have her. Stand on gold piles for haste buff? Oh. I like the little gold plus gold animation. That's neat. I wonder if I'm getting gold from it. It said that I looted 29 gold from the Goblin, which... Oh, a couple banners. It seems like people are getting, Yeah, there's another one. People are getting cosmetics from subsequent portal spawns. I don't know. I haven't gotten any. I got a charm from one of them. I've got just gold from that one. I'm wondering if you have either a better chance or maybe a better chance to get a cosmetic from your first portal in a given city. Got a mace mug? But yeah, it's probably just RNG. It's probably just luck. Third portal in Val, just got the back trans mug? Okay. Nice. Yeah, probably just luck then. Probably just a chance. Oh! I'm a boy. I have a beard. Why am I a boy? How am I a boy? Automatically Oh, I must have stepped over one of the thingies. I mean, it kind of looks nice with the trans. I mean, yeah, no, he looks all right. Haven't gotten any cosmetics from Valdrakken yet, but gotten some charms. Cape set from the first, gold from the second, goat from the third one. Okay. Well, this is fun. This seems like something that you could pretty reasonably be finished with in maybe a couple of days, like a weekend's worth. I have some horde characters on this server. I don't play them much. I don't play very many characters very often. I mostly play my main. I have a few alts I'll poke around on. I used to keep my horde characters in a separate server because it made my brain feel better to keep my separate stashes of gold on two separate servers back when they weren't combined. But now that you can mail your own gold between horde and alliance characters, I migrated all of them onto, and by migrated I mean deleted and then recreated. I deleted all my off-server characters and I just made some new ones. Another 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Yeah, the banner's kind of neat. I never use banner toys, though. I have a bunch of them. I have a ton of banners. The Warcraft movie faction banner toys were really quite neat looking. I liked how three-dimensional they were, but there's no point in my day where I'm like, you know what I need to do is slap down a banner. That'll really turn this into a party. It just doesn't occur to me. You're not a toxic PvPer? Oh, I wouldn't say that. I like I like using my bad manners toys in arena if I kill somebody. You can't do it in solo shuffle, but if you're playing regular arena, I like my flag of ownership and my Genji knife set and chop people up into meat. Put in the corpse of your enemy. Yeah. Yeah, those are good. Those are good. You can't use them in solo shuffle though. Somebody dies and the round's over before you can antagonize them. Do you think Hazel After Dark will be active again? I'm not anticipating it to be. You never know, but if it does, if I do pick it up again, it'd be news to me. Although once upon a time I would have told you the same thing for my second YouTube channel, and it has now been revived as a Twitch VOD channel, so stranger things could happen. I feel like I'm unlikely to do any streams that I couldn't just stream on this channel, though. I don't think there's a big reason for me to make a bonus stream harder to find. Hazel After Dark was originally supposed to be like a second channel stream where the theory was that I would just kind of interact with chat less, maybe PvP more, not have my stream lights on, and then swear, I think was the idea, that I would be able to curse on stream. But then I did like 2 streams on it, and I realized, A, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to swear on stream. That's a brain toggle that perhaps I should leave alone. And then secondly, it turns out that I don't act like I'm I don't actually really want I like streaming as much as I do stream. I don't really want to stream any more than I already stream, or else I would have adjusted my regular stream schedule. I realized that no matter how casual the stream is, there's no such thing as a stream that is as relaxing as just playing games by, you know, in private with no audience. And that's how I basically play all the same games that I would have played on After Dark stream. I just don't stream it. I just kind of hang out with my friends and I swear to them. Yeah, it was a nice theory, and we tried it. But I think I learned that I'm perfectly happy to just stream if I feel like I want to stream more or put more hours in. I'm perfectly happy to do that on this channel. Hey, we got another charm at 200 to armor. All right, so we're like 7 minutes away from another one. There is another thing here, so we could do, but it would take 5 minutes to spawn, and then I feel like I almost want to go to Orgrimmar. There is going to be another one. This event you don't have to do anything in particular. You can just go start killing goblins. They're currently spawning in Valdrakken. I think they might start spawning in Orgrimmar after this one. So many more people in our portals have a decent PC, but it's dry heaving. I heard a trick. Someone in chat said Corgi goggles. It might have been Zoldak. Corgi goggles or similar event can help reduce lag because it's going to replace everybody's character models with corgis. And even if it doesn't reduce lag, it does make everything better. Wasn't me for the goggles? Oh, okay. My apologies to whoever's idea it was. It wasn't my idea. Loads of corgis. There's also a Murloc version, isn't there? Isn't there more? No, that's a crate of bobbers. Are there other goggles? Hypnosis goggles? No. Giggle goggles. Giggle goggles might be it. Mer glasses. Yeah, that might be another one that would work. The skinny dragon is from the new 10.1 campaign. You get it after the 5th chapter called Inherited Sin. I need a screwdriver. This one gets loose and then I try to tighten it with my nail and then I chip my nail polish and then I just don't know how I didn't see that coming every single time. Where in Valdrakken am I? I'm over here, but the location may be different on different servers. I've just been checking my map for the little icon. It's also, it's unclear if they are supposed to chain spawn in Valdrakken. They have been chain spawning in Valdrakken. But yeah, the specific locations do seem different. I love Lamp. I do know that reference, but all I can think of is I like lamps too. Lamps are great. Yeah, we're waiting for a goblin. What color dragon are you going for? I have my Slitherdrake bronze currently. I think I would like to make it blue, but I've been enjoying my bronze Slitherdrake. The treasure goblins are not a daily lockout. They're not a daily lockout. I got the cloak and hood set. My goggles. I got the cloak and hood set from my first portal, and then I got the Balial pet from I believe my second portal. Got the Nightmare Banner on my 3rd Valdrakken portal. How are so many people renown cap with Niffin? You could do it with, if you really went in on all the little horn events, if you were somebody that was clearing all of the horn events and also all of the world quests and then making sure to do researchers under fire plus your Sniff and Seeks, then you would probably be done. I am renowned 15 of 20 and I have done almost none of the little horn events. I've just been doing most of the world quests and then I've been doing the weeklies. the Sniff and Seeks, at least. Yeah, loam contract's another good one. You put on a loam contract, you can buy those in the auction house. And then if you want, you could clear all of the Dragon Isles world quests as well for an extra 15 Niff and rep per. I started doing that, and then I realized that I was being extra. It was too much. There was no reason to go that hard. I'm going to finish the rep eventually anyways. We're now 19 after doing most stuff, but I missed a couple of big rep events. This is pretty good with the Corky goggles. I'm interested to try the giggle goggles and the bird glasses too. Give those a go in Orgrimmar, because after this goblin, I'm going to log on to a horde character and go see about Org. Even if they keep spawning in Valdrakken. I don't think I'm going to run out of goblins. I think we're going to be done with the event long before the event is actually over. Ryok, the word on the street was that the message for the Evoker legendary being crafted was region-wide. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, then I've been seeing those as well. But if they're for all of either North America or all of EU, then it's still really not that many of them. I don't know anybody with a legendary. I just got gold. 28 gold. Okay, let's log off for now. I'm sure... I have a feeling that there's going to be another portal spawning somewhere. But I'm going to log off and head to Org. Oh yeah, there is another portal spawning. It's over there. But I'm going to leave that one be. Just go poke around. This hunter. That one dropped me the bag and the toy? Oh, nice! So it looks like, and I don't know if it's actually true that it's going to come in Orgrimmar. Got the ball pet, so angry and cute. Congratulations. Oh, it's right here. Right here. What are my pets? I have a hyena. And I am currently, I'm Beast Mastery, but for whatever reason I'm Beast Mastery without Animal Companion, so I just have the one hunter pet. I guess I haven't worried too much about my talents on this particular character. Goblin clipped through the ground and died. Can you loot it with the interact key? That's funny. Alright, I got big hopes for this one. I haven't played this hunter in a while. I think my keybinds are a big hot mess. I need to probably... There's no way, as far as I know, to take, like within the regular game without using add-ons, to take all of your keybinds, not like the keybinds, but like the assignment of the spells on the bar, and then copy them between characters. Whenever I've wanted to sync up two characters of the same class before, I've always taken a screenshot and then logged onto the other character and working off the screenshot, replicated it manually. Because I never remember where I keybind spells, so I'll end up with two hunters that have totally different, you know, their buttons are on different places in the bars. The keybinds are all the same, it's just the buttons themselves are all mixed up. There are add-ons. I want to do it without an add-on. I guess I can just do my screenshot method if I'm that obstinate about it. It'll be mailed to you. Weirder yet, my goblin died appearing alive. Interact key, you can set it to whatever you like. If you search your options for interact, you can enable your interact key and then you can choose whatever you like. I put mine on H, but that's just me. Interact key, sound key. I haven't done that yet, but it's an option you can enable in your settings. Tilde. Tilde is my Discord push to talk key. for raid nights and any group where I don't want to accidentally queue up if I'm coughing or exclaiming. Never knew that. Interact key is particularly delightful this particular patch and season because of the greased up pig in Freehold. You can catch the pig just by spamming interact key when it goes by you, and it's way nicer than trying to actually click on the pig. Is tilde spelled with an A? Why did I think tilde was spelled with an E? Tilde. Tilde with an A sounds like a name of a nice lady that works in the office with you that brings in really wonderful baked goods for everybody's birthdays. Tilde. It is tilde. Okay. I was losing it. Yeah, Tilda's a Swinton. I have a Tilda bakery near me. I do have 4-piece. I just got it last night. Looking forward to healing raid with more essence bursts. I'm just sprinkling them out like candy. I'm using most of them on Echo, and I'm trying to kind of get the rhythm for where in the fight I'm setting up my big Echoed Spirit Bloom casts. But in between that, I'm just chucking out blossoms. I'm chucking out all kinds of. It feels really good to have. It's a nice It's a nice thing to have active. It's pretty good. I'm feeling like the main thing holding me back from doing more healing and raid is just a really good understanding of the fight and the timings, and also how long it takes me to charge up a big bloom. I feel like that's going to come with practice. You don't want to start it too early, because then you're locked into not casting anything until Spirit Bloom comes off cooldown. But if you start doing it too late, you're going to be late, and you really have to hit it at the exact right moment. So I think it's just practice. Got 5-piece last night. Congratulations. Bis staff drop for me from Sark. Already got the Bis bracers. I see. I got my 4-piece via the Omni token from Sark. I was selected for it, it didn't drop for me, but the loot cancel gave it to me, and I was very relieved by the end of the night, because it turns out that no Zenith tier was going to drop from any boss ever. Getting pretty lucky with these. Helm Cloak first one, Bag and Toy and second kill. Got the back piece. Oh, nice. All right, Treasure Goblin. I'm about to find out if they give any experience. This character's level 60. With 1% of her level. 1936 XP presently. Still spawning in Valdrakken. I heard someone said that they spawn for an entire hour in Valdrakken. I got a charm. Okay. And I got a little tiny bit of experience. Not really a meaningful amount of experience, but a little tiny bit of experience. My 6. Yeah, I guess I just log back into Valdrakken and just hang out there. I don't really see why not. Got the bag of my level 10 bank haul. Hey, at least it's your bank haul. That's not so bad. Managed to survive the whole Echo of Nell fight. Great raid for me. Nice. Staying in Valdrakken, yeah. Yeah, seems a bit cheesy, but sure. It's not one of those, I don't think that you need to be too worried about just continuing to kill goblins in terms of account action, because it's not like we're getting extra materials that are worth gold or extra sparks for crafting gear, or you're not getting extra aspect crests or anything. You're just getting extra chances at event cosmetics. It's not game breaking for people to be done with it early. Oh, he's got a little icon. That's so cute. I'm too busy looking at the icon. No, I missed it. Oh, that's okay. I did not tag that one. I was too busy looking at the adorable little goblin head moving around on my map. Yeah, I guess the charms work in raid. That is a good point, but the decision to add the charms to the event in the first place just feels weird to me. It's like a strange thing.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Yeah, I figure I've got a couple minutes before the next portal. Thanks for keeping me company as I cooked frittata for tea. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I figure we've got a couple minutes before the next one's up.
Find anything exotic?
Because yeah, the portal would be just right there. So I'm going to see if there's anything else I can make in the meantime. Those are still profitable. Did I sell all of them is the question.
Have anything
Or do I still have extras? I have some extras still. I have my a few of them.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
36 slots is huge. Do I have a lucky horseshoe in my bag? I don't know if I ever did have a lucky horseshoe in my bag.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Yeah, I have lots of these.
At least 2 centuries old.
Yeah, I can just keep making health pots. I keep selling them. Discovered that Pepe stays on top of your dragon riding mount? That is pretty cute. Can I tell you a secret? I don't have a Pepe. I have the wooden Pepe bobber. I never got him. I was a little bit, for whatever reason, I was a little bit contrarian. People were so excited about how cute Pepe was that I didn't, I felt like I was a Pepe hipster. You know, I was too cool for it. How does one get him? It's in a tree in the WoD garrison. Yes, but if you do the achievements, then you get the toy version of it. That's what I mean. I can't just whip it out right now. Always wondered where you get one. There's a, I forget what the achievement is, but you get him from the tree in the WoD garrison, and then you do a bunch of stuff with him. And then they give you a toy version that you can use whenever, is my understanding. See if I can remember what it's called. Yeah, what a long, strange interdimensional trip. What a strange interdimensional trip. It gives you the transdimensional bird whistle. I have done none of this achievement. Progress in any characters would count towards it. I have done none of it. So I don't have this. Yeah. Massive mount that looks like a furry dinosaur? This one? That one's a Witherhide Cliff Stomper, which I think is also a Draenor mount. Yeah, I've heard about the Pepe costumes. I wonder if it's because he had a name, or if he had a name. It felt like the artifact weapon of cute pets. You know, like everyone loves it and everyone has the same one, and they're all Pepe. And I don't know. It's a cute bird. It's a cute bird, but do I stream tomorrow? I do. I stream Wednesday through Sunday, starting 9 a.m. Pacific until 11 or 12-ish. Go try this haste buff out. Not that it's really all that important to parse on goblins, but if you wanted to parse on goblins, you may as well. Seem to have fixed it. Alright, well, hope we get something good. I looted gold. Just gold. Nothing new. It does appear to be about over. So the question then is, where is the next one? My weak ore says Azure Span. Is that true? Could I expect to see one in the Azure Span in 15 minutes? At least I got the pet. Yeah, I don't know where the next one would be. That's my best guess. But I could be very wrong. Earlier version says Waking Shore for North America. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out in about 15 minutes. 16-ish when it starts. I still have lots of those to sell. What about these? Oh yeah, let's make a batch of that. Let's make a bunch of that. We have all of the Aukenbloom and the vials that we need, so I could just buy some Awakened Airs and Earths. Maybe like 150 seems reasonable. Just a little batch. Something in that range. It's a perfectly good excuse to craft some stuff in between goblins. Based on that, it would be the Waking Shores. Okay. I haven't been transmuting my Dracathus recently. Got the pet, polearm, bag, banner, and cloak and hood. Oh, you're cleaning up. You're doing great. Where can you get the weak auras? Which weak auras? Most of them are from Wago. The treasure goblin weak aura I grabbed off of Wago. It was linked on Wowhead in the comments. Yeah. Chain farming all day. Charms overflow your inventory, but being too overpowered, discard. Let me see if I still have the link to it. I think I do. That's the one. Although I don't know if it's accurate. I don't know if it's got the location correct. It has the timer, but the timer is a bit arbitrary anyways. I'm happy with the things that I got so far, but I am still missing a good chunk of it. Yeah, Waking Shores is the rumor on the street. That's, I think, the best bet. The actual portal icon itself showing you where in the zone wouldn't show up until 5 minutes before goblin spawn. So we've got 15 minutes before the portal icon should show. And it would be in a different spot. It wouldn't be the same spot for everybody. It would be in a different spot for different servers and shards. Why does it say Profit 94? Craft Sim says Profit 32. This is, this average profit takes into account crafting stats, whereas flat profit just takes into account mat price. So if you don't proc at all, then you lose 94 gold a cast. But on average, if you account for... Yes, I lose 94 gold if I don't proc anything, which I have a 47% chance to do. But if you multi-craft, if you inspire... Well, inspiration's not worth anything either, but multi-craft and resourcefulness basically will give you different amounts of profit. So this figure averages it all out with the chances taken into account. So that's the key to making gold with alchemy, is to get a lot of stats, and then trust the average number and not this number. This number will never let you craft anything. Missing the mail, guitar, haunted, and fighting leg. The add-on does need pricing data in order to make these calculations. I used to use it with TSM pretty successfully, but I've switched to Auctionator recently so that I can do manual auction house scans to get more up-to-date information on exactly how much various things cost. Would it be worth it to get a rank 5 chest? Oh, certainly. I just don't know anybody that can make it for me. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. The thing that I would get from it is a little more crafting speed and a little bit more resourcefulness, which is usually... It's not as good as multi-craft. But it would help, certainly. I just don't know anybody that can do it, and I haven't spoken to anyone, You know me. All right. I had some notions about working on my own, basically getting my own profession up so that I could do it myself. But then I did not do that. What are we saying? You want to make any of that? I'm still selling a little bit of gold conversion. I could sell some. Yeah, I still have gold conversion posted. I don't have any Draconis posted actually. Let's do let's get like, let's just do a batch of this. It won't use any of my my vials, but it will use some of my Hawkenbloom. Why does someone keep posting a single one? I think they're hoping, I mean, either they just really want to get rid of it, they hate that flower, they never want to see it again, so they're just trying to get rid of it really quick, or they're trying to tank the price. They're hoping people just automatically post, big batches of it and undercut it or post it at that price, and then they can buy it all out. Level alchemy, spend a bunch of gold to get all the stats quality up. You would probably need to spend some amount of gold just to get, you want to get your skill all the way up. So that's going to involve crafting some stuff. And then you want to do your first time crafts to get extra profession knowledge. It's a bit of a time thing because unless you're just farming crazy dragon shards of knowledge from rares and whatnot, you're going to need to just get your weekly profession knowledge to get all of your points filled out. Because in order for it to be profitable, you need to have lots of profession knowledge spec'd into different things. So short of... And that's not so much a gold thing, that's more of a time thing. There's no way to just spend a bunch of gold to get a profession knowledge aside from doing all of your first time crafts. Yeah, farming rare is also a time thing, but it's not something I really bothered much with. Rank 2 cheaper than rank 1. There's a very limited supply of rank 1, and sometimes their price will fall below, but if you can craft something just as well with a rank 1 as 2, then people will buy out big chunks of the rank 1s, and there's just not that many to replace them. So the prices end up... Nobody should be buying rank 1 for more than rank 2. There's nothing that really needs rank 1, but you only really get supplies of rank 1 from very limited sources, so you're going to have more rank 2 than anything else. Hazel, we need your help with this goblin event. In what way? What can I do for you? What's up, Buttercup? So yeah, I do sometimes buy rank 1s if I'll check to see if they're cheaper. But usually, even if they're cheaper, it's only like the bottom 200 that are cheaper. And then if I'm trying to buy like 1,000 or 10,000 of an herb, then it's easier just to get a bunch of rank 2s. And gathering, you're only really getting rank 1s when you're very low, when you're beginning, when you're starting out. I also almost named my cat Princess Buttercup, but then the vet was like, "It is a boy." Well, you could have still named your cat Princess Buttercup if you'd like. Did he become Prince Buttercup? Nobody can confidently report where the little guy's about to spawn. I don't know. I can't full-heartedly back a resource, really. I think it's a bit messy because the event is still so new and it's behaving a bit unpredictably. The Waking Shore seems to be the best bet, but until the portal actually starts spawning there, there's still a minor off chance it could be elsewhere. Azurspan was the other thing. I'm anticipating Waking Shores, but we'll see. I don't know for sure, unfortunately. He became Earl Grey. Also very cute. Prince Buttercup is the manliest name I can think of. Prince Buttercup. King Buttercup. I'll head over to the Waking Shores in a couple minutes. Emperor Buttercup. There you go. Earl Grey is the name of my male curly hair tarantula. Female is named Shy. Aw. God, Emperor Buttercup. We're heading in a dangerous direction. Sometimes I wish I worked in a vet office to see the pet names people come up with. I'm sure there's some silly ones. I'm sure they also see the same thing a bajillion times. There are so many cats called Luna that it seems sometimes like it's a solid third of them. It's an adorable name for it's an adorable name for a cat. It's very cute. But there's a lot of them. There's an awful lot of them. Yeah, I'm going to go to the Waking Shore. I'm just going to give it a few more minutes. It shouldn't be starting for another 8. And then there should be a few minutes of grace time. You've got 5 minutes to find the portal and get there. Cat's named Harley Quinn. Kitty's named Lyric. #1 pet name of 2022. Pets are named after World of Warcraft characters. Dogs named after Princess Fiona from Shrek. I have a Luna in my 9-year-old bag. I know quite a few people with them. They're lovely pets. It's a very cute name. Oh, Wesley's a wonderful name for a black cat. I feel like I have a huge list in my mind of pet names that I would save for future dogs and cats. But what's going to happen is I'm going to adopt a dog or a cat and it's going to come with a name like, you know, Jelly Bubble from the shelter, and then I'm going to be like, I don't have the heart to change Jelly Bubble's name. Come here, Jelly Bubble. Oh. Peanut Butter Crunch. Cat named Peaches. Jelly Bubble's adorable. Jelly Bubble sounds like Kira's next nickname. She's been Honey Bear. She has a lot of transitory nicknames, but I mostly, especially if she's being real cute or if I feel very, I don't know, mushy about it. And say, hey, what's up, Honey Bear? You want some treats? You want a hug? You want to come sit on my lap during raid? Come here, Honey Bear. Now you're going to be disappointed if you don't find one named Jelly Bubble. Oh. Mingus is a jazz musician of some sort. Huh. It's a law that everyone who has a cat calls them crazy names. I feel like she has nicknames for me also. She's very funny in that she doesn't chat all the time, but she gets chatty when she's feeling it. And when she's feeling it, she has very sort of human-styled tones that indicate her mood. So if she's feeling very sweet and cute and friendly, and I say, good morning, kitty cat, she'll go, meow. And she'll sometimes try to like mimic speech patterns with her meows. But then if I get home and she's like angry that I left, she doesn't like it when I leave, and I'll get back and she'll be waiting by the door and I'll say, hey, kitty cat, and she'll be like, meow, 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 meow. And then when she's really sleepy and I'm like picking her up to take her to bed, and I'll be like, come to bed, kitty cat, and she'll be like, meow. Like her tired meows are very cute too. Her usual greeting meow is a meow. It's like a 2-parter like Donald Duck. And she'll do it back to you if you do it to her if she's in the right mood, which I love very much. But I swear when she's feeling really whiny, she's learned this from me. There's nobody else she could have learned this from. I have accidentally taught my cat like a Valley Girl meow, in that if she's feeling really whiny, she wants something, she doesn't get it, and she's meowing, she'll hit you with the meow. And it's the funniest thing that I've ever seen. Usually she wants water on a surface. She wants me to put an ice cube on the floor. She wants me to run the shower. She wants me to take a shower. Sometimes she just wants me to get out of bed, and she's been trying for a while. She's been doing the cute meows, and then she moves into kind of the annoyed meows, and then she'll jump on the bed and meow. It's the funniest thing because she's learned that from me. It's very connected to the right mood for that style of meow. She loves licking the water from the shower, although it has been somewhat supplanted by the ice cube thing. She prefers the ice cube thing, which has been a great incentive for me to keep my floors pretty clean. I put an ice cube on the floor. She will lick it / bat it around. It will make a huge mess, melting everywhere, and then I take the old dish towel, mop it up, and then chuck the dish towel in the wash. And it's a good excuse for me to change my dish towels. Can't picture you as the stereotypical Valley Girl. I don't know what the other Valley Girl stereotypes are, but I can definitely whine. I have very petulant moods. I can get very whiny and self-indulgent and insufferable. I'm not even trying to change anymore. I've just accepted this about myself. I'm fine with it. I need to change that drop command. There are not any drops currently active. Here, let me do that right now. Yeah, for me, that's been part of growing up, is accepting my own right to occasionally be really annoying and just embracing it. I don't mind. Sometimes that's me. Drops. Edit. There are currently... at this time. That sounds very official. Alright. We got 2 minutes. Although I feel like I can really be a bit lazy about this because it takes 5 whole minutes for the portal to spawn. Am I just making these to sell them straight up? Or do I want to make, let me see, elemental pots of power? I do want to make elemental pots of power. I'm going to hold on to 3,000 Omnium Draconis. I'm just going to make boatloads of the stuff. Oh! I've lost my crafting. I've no wonder it's been going so slowly. I didn't have my quick hands file on. These things are life-saving. I don't know what I would do without them. I would run my computer a lot longer and end up spending money in my electricity bill. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's head to the Waking Shores and see if that's where it's going to be. I have a good feeling. Am I going to make toy boats to sell? Tell me more. I don't know what you mean. You want to buy a toy boat? Ernie almost influenced me to buy a rubber ducky. He made it sound really fun. I was listening to the original Rubber Ducky song, and he just makes it sound like it's the best thing ever. You make bath time lots of fun. Awfully fond of you. Scrub his little ducky tummy. If you haven't in a while, and you have fond memories of Sesame Street, you must listen to the original Rubber Ducky song. I know Apple Music has it. It's funny because my speaker will be like, here's Rubber Ducky by Ernie, as though it's like this really hit musical group. And, alright, so half an hour, which makes me think that if it is in the Waking Shores, it would be spawning. If it's not, are we saying Azure Span? But it's positively unhinged. It's very funny. The Rubber Ducky song, that is. He's not wrong. Oh, if you're making boatloads, you might as well also sell the boats. I see. Azure Span, nothing yet? Okay. All right, what's the word on the street? People in chat, anyone got eyes in the portal? Nothing in the Waking Shores yet. What was it that I don't remember what I did. I think it was a thing in WoW. I think it was something in WoW. And an NPC told me to watch my 6. Like, get back in there, but watch your 6. Which was fine. But I must have internalized that because I was saying hi to a cat on the street last night. And then, you know, I say hi and pet the cat a little bit. And then I say, okay, night night, kitty cat. And then I told it to, and then I said, watch your 6. Just, you know, I usually tell them to like, stay safe out here. But it's getting increasingly gruff. I was walking away from that cat being like, did I just say that? That cat's going to remember. That cat thinks I'm weird. Waking Shores spawned. Up in my Waking Shores. Yeah, it is. There it is. Last one. Waking Shores. Eyes on it. Waking Shores confirmed. I broke the news to /greedy emissary on Lightbringer. Your 6 just implies look out behind you because it's about... The different numbers imply numbers on a clock, and the 6 would be opposite from the 12, which I guess is where you would be facing. So watch your 6 just means look out behind you. Yeah, weak aura seems to be not so much. It's one of those things that it makes more sense when you're also, you know, if you wanted to alert somebody that, hey, there's a threat at 4 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Like the system works for pointing to very specific directions around you. However, if the only one that you're going to use is 6, then it seems unnecessarily complicated to use that term instead of just being like, hey, look out behind you. Like where most people would get it right away. Hey, a Dream Bloom petal. Problem is young kids only know digital clocks. I feel like they might get into analog clocks for the aesthetics. That sounds like the kind of thing they would do. Simplify language when radio comms are involved. That does make sense. I hope the cat appreciated that. These portals are part of the Diablo 4 crossover promotion event. There's a number of cosmetics that you can get for killing the goblins that come out of these. This cloak and hood set that I have on right now is one of them. Not the shoulders, but the cloak and the hood. And then you can also get the Tyrael's Charger mount. Again, if you didn't have it from last time. You can get the Balial pet. Red goat pet. There's a bunch of stuff. The shoulders, I think, are just from the Onaran... From the Centaur. These are scaled commencement spalders. I think I got those. I'd have to look it up, actually. I don't know. They're dragonfly shoulders. Tyrael's Charger is the mount that's available. It's the same Tyrael's Charger that was available for the Diablo 3 annual pass. It is back. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this Weekorp. Was in the store for a little bit too. Yeah, the old one apparently working. How's for Diablo 3? Feels like yesterday, doesn't it? Time goes a bit quickly sometimes. We're all getting older. And it's okay. We're all gonna get older together. Just find somebody that you really admire and you think is really impressive and cool and with it, that is a little bit older than you. And then just think, no matter how old I get, I will always be younger than that person. And they're keeping it together, so I'm alright. I'm not planning to play D4. Okay. Fingers crossed. Drum roll. What do we get? I got another ball. And an Agi charm. Alright, well, you heard it here first. You can get dupes. I need a bunch of stuff and I don't need ball, and you can't cage ball. And you can only collect one of them. And I did get another one. That's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? I'm imagining that there's not going to be another portal up, and that that's like a Valdrakken specific bug that they were fixing. Oh. Got the back piece. Congratulations. Gold 2 times in a row. I got quite a few gold ones during the Valdrakken mega spawn, but I couldn't feel too bad about it because it was the Valdrakken mega spawn. You can trade it. Oh, I see. I can trade it. Can I give it to someone? Squirrel Squad? Can I give? You want? AFK? Cancelled? Maybe he already has it. I'm just gonna try and give it to people. I'm looking for squirrels. There's an actual squirrel. Different guild now. You have? Nope. People have it already. I have it. Okay. I don't know who else would want it. It would need to be somebody else that participated in this kill. I asked and say, no luck though. Alright, well. I guess that's that. Got the backpack cosmetic. Oh, congrats. That one never popped up in my map. Bummer. I wonder where the next one's gonna be. I guess I might not worry about it. I might just set myself to crafting and then wrap up for now. I don't know how I'm gonna jump back into it later, but do my best. Stormwind next? Okay. This is neat though. Weaker says Stormwind, not sure if accurate. What's the most reliable source so far for figuring out where they're going to be? Are the spreadsheets still pretty accurate, or are we just kind of adapting on the fly here? Park my Tune of Valdrakken and wait for spawns there? Yeah. The original Weakor is accurate. Yeah, but if it's not available anymore because it got updated, unless they wind it back. Original spreadsheet seems busted. Wowhead spreadsheet seems accurate. I read tarot cards for the next spawn. You can choose the version from Wagga. Okay. Map doesn't show. Updated spreadsheet's good. I'm going to have to poke around later. Because, yeah, it's different for EU and NA, and it seems like there may be multiple spreadsheets, and some of them work and some of them don't. Are hard to say. Big profits. I'm going to make all kinds of stuff. Actually, I'm going to need to buy some more mats, but I can do I can just let this roll off stream. I will be back. I'm going to wrap up for today. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We might be still doing some treasure goblin hunting tomorrow. I'm sure I will still need some more stuff. In the meantime, I wish you guys the best of luck getting the cosmetics hereafter. Thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate your company, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.